Good morning. Just got off work giving the cat some attention. Aww. Hello everyone! Welcome on in to the stream. Sent a pic of my cat to Discord. Oh my gosh, I need to see this. Hold on. Aww, so cute! Adorable! Hello everyone! Hope everyone's doing good today. It's time. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. We're nearing the end of the game, I'm assuming. It feels very endgame. Espella. Oh, Espella. Chapter 7. We are on Chapter 8. Definitely getting there. Luke and I began making our way to the Storyteller's Tower, where we hoped to begin our search for clues straight away. We learned that Inquisitor Barnum told his dog Constantine that the tower is home to the darkest and most hidden of secrets. We haven't much time before the start of Miss Cantabella's trial. Come, Luke. We must make our way past this guard post and into the tower. Chapter 8, the final witch trial. Whew. Espella. It's finally starting.
The last witch trial.
The witch's court will no longer serve any purpose once the Great Witch Bazella is burned. So that's why we're not even using it. We're doing it right here. And it drops the chandelier on her head. Oh no, she's still got that, like, possessed look in her eye. Ugh, Espella, why can't we have you as a normal defendant for once?
But Espella isn't Bazella. I'm not buying it one bit. I mean, the storyteller is her father.
Yeah. And people have never killed their father before.
I don't know what happened between them, but a father would never do that to his child.
Oh, you meant the other way. Yeah, I don't know. It's very odd. I think you're right, Maya.
But no one else does. They're all throwing accusations at her. I just feel so sorry for Espella.
If only she was here with us. We've had some pretty bad fathers in Ace Attorney for sure. Oh, yeah. Just a few. It feels like this whole case is under some kind of bad spell.
A spell? Espella?
Yeah, we just can't see it yet. That's why it's so vital that we expose the real witch behind all this. We've got to do it during this trial.
I believe in you, Nick. It's the storyteller. He's the witch.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah?
What are you going to do during this trial? I mean, if you were thinking about watching...
What? You mean you don't want me to be by your side?
Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Daddy Issues Real.
I didn't take you for such a cold-hearted guy, Nick.
That's not what I mean. Let me finish before you start jumping to conclusions. What I was going to say is that you can't let people see you. You're supposed to be, you know, dead. I forgot. I was like, what is he on about? I forgot that, I guess, yeah. She's technically quote-unquote dead. You were cast into the flames, remember?
Oh, right, that. You mean after I was on trial for the murder of Sir Top Hat? Don't underestimate me, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh?
I've already got it covered. Check it out. I brought this with me. With this masterful disguise, I shall be transformed into Maya the Ironclad. I found it in Barnum's room and figured I'd borrow it for a while.
Maya. Maya, how long have you been holding on? Don't tell me you're going to the trial wearing that helmet. Please change her sprite so she's wearing it. That's hilarious.
I sure am. Can't be Maya the Ironclad without being clad in some iron.
Let's just hope Barnum doesn't flip out if he sees you wearing his trusty headgear.
Oh, were they...
I'm trying to remember. Did they know that it's not... I know...
Huh. Anyway, I'm going to do what I can to help. We've got to save Espella, right?
We will. Come on, let's get going. It's time to break whatever bad spell Espella's under and put an end to these witch trials once and for all. They know. Okay, I was gonna say... I thought they knew.
Right.
And they know who they're up against. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I'm I know Layton and Luke were there, obviously, because they went with Constantine. I'm like, I thought Maya and Phoenix were there too. You're okay with that, aren't you, Espella? Ooh! Very cool. Oh, they got this whole thing set up. Wow.
There's a ton of people out there, Nick.
Let's do this. Come on.
Let's do this. Actually, do they now? I cannot remember. Yeah, right? That's how I feel. I'm like,
Now,
guess we'll find out.
scheduled,
Scheduled.
the trial of Espella Cantabella shall commence forthwith.
Way to say it. Can you say it any less dramatically?
Knights of the court, are you ready now to cross your swords of justice?
Hello, Dark Law.
The Knights of the Inquisition have spent countless years trying to track down the elusive Great Witch. The secret of her identity shall finally be brought to light in this very court. All those present, pay attention so that the truth may be burned into your memory. Today, the legend of the Great Witch shall become a closed chapter in the history of Labyrinthia.
That was cool. I like that little effect with her little weird claw hand thing. Ooh, I love it. This is cool looking.
You could cut the atmosphere with a knife.
You could cut the atmosphere with a knife. Phoenix.
It's so loaded, but at the same time, oddly subdued.
And now, the whole truth shall be revealed to all. The moon, eye of the night, shall bear witness to that. Don't you agree, Defender?
Sure. Sure.
Your Honor, the defense is ready.
Damn! Damn! Did not even acknowledge her. Like, screw your theatrics. I've gone up against weirder prosecutors.
How regrettable. I see you won't allow yourself to be provoked.
You may now begin your opening statement, High Inquisitor Dark Law. Thank you. People of Labyrinthia, the story has ended. Your Honor, the defense is used to this BS. Its end has been sealed through the storyteller's death. The one who put an end to the life of the storyteller, into the story which governed our lives, was the great witch Bazella. A foul embodiment of evil who has long been lurking among us, concealed deep within the consciousness of a certain girl. I'm sure you're all aware of her name. I refer, of course, Espella Cantabella. To Espella Cantabella. Oh, not the cat! Leave the cat out of this! The cat's gotta go. Today at dusk, a tragedy unfolded right in front of us all. A giant fire dragon descended into the town square, devouring the storyteller. He kind of, he chose to do this to himself, though, you know? 'Twas a nightmarish vision that we shall never be able to forget. Again, it's one he wrote. He did this to you all. He chose to traumatize you all. That fearsome fire beast, of which we had only heard tell through legend, returned at the hand of the Great Witch. Phoenix has been whipped, and coffee thrown at him, slashed by an invisible sword, and beans wrapped around his arm, almost executed, and now he gets talked down to. Yeah, the prosecutors in this game have been fairly tame to what he's gone up against. Indeed, it was just as in the illustrations of the legendary fire. And the girl within whose heart lies the Great Witch herself has committed her final and most heinous crime. The crime of patricide. Oh no! Oh no! She killed her dad, oh no. May this trial serve as an offering. An offering to the storyteller who can be with us no longer. So if we prove he's not her dad, does the case get thrown out? If her only charge is patricide. An offering to the storyteller who can be with us no longer. Because at this point I'm doubting that he's her dad. Like, who would write that? Thank you, High Inquisitor. The Inquisition may now begin proceedings. As I have said, this unthinkable crime took place in the town square within plain sight of all labyrinthians. Everyone is a witness. Everyone? Everyone's going up on the witness stand? It's gonna be a lot of people to get through. Surely there could be no need for a formal interrogation. No, put them all up there. You can't say that. I'll do it. I'll interrogate them all. I suggest you mind your temper, Defender. In a few moments, you'll have no option but to accept the truth. Once we hear it from the very mouth of the accused. Your Honor, I would like the accused to not talk. As her lawyer, I advise her to use her right to remain silent, please. Do not listen to anything she says, please. From a speller? No, don't let her talk. You're her lawyer, tell her to shut up. The Inquisition hereby demands that the accused, Espella Cantabella, testify about her crime. You, the 500th witness from the left. Or rather, that she confess to it. Nope. Nope, you don't have a right to do that. You don't have a right to tell her to confess. The Inquisition request shall be granted. No? Your Honor, I object, actually. I don't want her to talk. She's clearly under some sort of spell. Bring Espella Cantabella down to the witness stand. No, 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 no. This is it. The last trial ever. Ever. After this, no more trials. In all likelihood, Espella will admit to the charges. We have only one chance to break whatever spell she's under. When she testifies, there are bound to be some clues to the truth in there. I'm Espella Cantabella. No, that's a lie. I am the Great Witch Bezella. I did it. I killed him. And now that you're here, witness, state your name and tell us your real name as well. Your Honor, objection, leading the witness.
My name is Espella Cantabella.
There's no way I called exactly what she's gonna say. My name is Espella Cantabella. I am the Great Witch Bezella.
But I have another name.
Stop it! Stop!
Bezella.
My gosh. Oh my god, Maya's helmet! I just noticed it! Maya's helmet on her sprite. That's hilarious. Order! Order! Order in the court! That you really do admit that you are the Great Witch? You openly concede that you are Bezella herself, the cause of all evil and destruction? Lock me up and throw me in the flames, Your Honor. Yes. I knew it. We're done. She's Bezella. How terrifying. I mean, she killed her own father. How dare she kill our beloved storyteller? We don't want a trial. We want to see her burn, burn, burn. The Inquisition was right. The accused herself has spoken. It would seem there is no need for an interrogation.
Your Honor, I assert my right to a cross-examination.
I assure you, there is none. I love that. I love the little slashes. The only possible verdict has been clear to everyone from the very beginning.
Hold it!
Maya?
Maya! I love it! I'm so glad they actually changed her sprite. Oh, Eve? We'll pack it all in, burn the witch, and then we can go grill some juicy burgers. Witch burgers.
Let's hear Ispella's, the accused side of the story. Magic exists in this world, right? So if you think about it, Ispella could be under the influence of a spell, too.
In my courtroom? What I would like to know is this. Just who in the world are you, young knight?
Oh, me?
How to put it? I feel as if we've met somewhere before. It was. Where was it again?
We haven't. It's just your imagination, Your Honor. I mean, my lord. As for who I am, I'm with Sir Blue Knight.
Not in a romantic way, of course. Thank you for the clarification. Is this a friend of yours, Defender? Never seen them before in my life. Yes, and, don't comment on the helmet, please. She really wouldn't, like to have her face seen? How can I put this gently? It's not something you'd want to look at. Damn! Oh my god, Phoenix is just using this as a way to get back at Maya for bullying him all this time.
What are you talking about? Make it sound like there's a problem with my face.
I can assure you. Well, roasted again. We have no interest in your face, miss. Damn. Although, I do wonder where you acquired that particular helm. Don't worry about it. It was a present.
Well, why's that?
A helm of that ilk is not something you can simply purchase from a street stall. Well,
I found it in the forest. Finders keepers, you know. I killed the guy. What are you doing, Maya? You promised me you wouldn't draw any attention. Oh, sorry, Nick. I lost it a bit.
Well, anyway, the defense's opinion is as follows. We should hear the defendant's testimony before coming to a verdict. There may be something even she isn't aware of. How amusing. As this is to be the last witch trial ever held, perhaps it is only fitting that we cross swords before you accept your defeat. I agree. Thus, the accused herself will now testify. Miss Contabella, tell the court of your involvement in this incident. Let's go, Isabella. Oh. Wait. Oh, we can't. A battle of wits about the incident.
I finally realized that Basella had been lying dormant within me. Once evening fell and the rain ceased. I climbed up the wooden stairs of that bell tower and awaited the parade. I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon.
With what? What'd you summon it with, Basella? I mean, Isabella, shoot!
I don't know why I killed my father.
I just wanted to. What did you summon the fire dragon with, Isabella?
Alright, what's our evidence? Case outline. Accused the Spella Cantabella. Charges being Bazella using magic to kill the town's creator. Flower-covered robe. Found at the crime scene in the bell tower. Flower has stuck to the rain-soaked patches. Contraption. Mechanism from the middle floor of the bell tower as a whole, and it touch details to see more. Ooh. Bell tower plan. A sketch of the entire bell tower obtained from the vigilantes. Touch details. See more. Yep. Here's the belfry. Crime scene was here. Entrance was here. Cool. Vigilantes records that we still can't read. The bell tower was constantly guarded and there was no trespassers. That's gonna be important. How did she get up there? Spella Cantabella, the defendant, accused of murdering the storyteller by summoning a fire dragon. Storyteller. Spella's father and the creator of Labyrinthia, killed by the fire dragon summoned by Bazella. Darklaw, the High Inquisitor, imprisoned Barnum for treason and took over as the Inquisitor in this trial. And our grimoire spells... Oh, we got a new spell! Grand Worm, the Great Fire Dragon. Summons forth the Great Fire Dragon for the caster to command, responsible for the legendary fire that lit the town ablaze so many years ago. Do we still have all our other spells? We got Godor, Thamalia, that's... Well, yeah, Godor lets you summon a door between, like, 2 green walls and portals, all that stuff. Thamalia, that's the familiar spell. Goldor turns someone to gold, something to gold. Ymir, disappear, and then Ymir is reappear, and then Ignaze summons a circle of flame with a 1-meter radius. It requires an incantation and a scepter to cast.
That was a very unusual testimony. When you used magic against your father, were you doing so as a Spella Cantabella or as the Great Witch Bazella? Great question, Your Honor.
A most fascinating query.
However, they are one and the same, so it does not matter. It matters not. The Inquisition has ingeniously solved the query by disregarding it. Oh my god.
What matters is that Bazella exists within this girl.
Being a witch is a crime. Such a fundamental rule will always hold. And this girl here is not just any witch. She is the Great Witch. Spella has admitted the charges, just as I suspected. I just have to hope I can find some contradictions in her testimony. It's what we do best. It wasn't me, it was my split personality. If we don't, we can kiss this trial goodbye. The defense may begin the interrogation.
Defender, steady your sword of justice. Should I see it waver, point in the wrong direction, I will not hesitate to cut down your arguments and end this interrogation. You had better keep that in mind.
Got you. Okay, so we need to find a contradiction. So it's...
Finally realized that Bazella had been lying dormant within me.
The finger of justice to you.
Once evening fell and the rain ceased, I climbed up the wooden stairs of the bell tower and awaited the parade.
Okay, we just checked our evidence. There was no trespassers. How did you get there?
Objection!
Easy. Vigilantes were guarding the bell tower all day.
Is that the Vigilante's report?
Indeed. And according to this, the Vigilantes have been constantly guarding the entrance to the bell tower ever since it appeared. However, there is nothing about a Spella going up the tower in their report.
Objection!
Your memory must have failed you. That girl is a witch.
The Great Witch at that. It's only natural to assume that she used something akin to invisibility magic. Oh, the Demir spell?
With what staff? With what staff, Darklaw?
Isn't that so, Witness?
Yes, I used an invisibility spell to enter the tower unnoticed.
Objection!
Even magic follows certain rules in this world. Thank you! Somebody's saying it. Where's her staff? Witches need to be holding a Talia Magica in order to use magic. And you weren't in possession of one at the time.
Oh, I guess I'm not the Great Witch then. Your Honor, I'd like to go home.
Objection!
How horrifying your ignorance is. Everyone knows that the Great Witch can just cast magic from her soul. She gets to ignore the rules of magic.
That's what she's gonna say. That's what she's gonna say. I figured that was coming. Excuse me?
Did you honestly think the difference between a regular witch and the Great Witch was in name alone?
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
The Great Witch, unlike other witches,
Can command any magic she desires without the use of a witch's scepter. But she still would need to say it. She had to say Grandworm to do the Fire Dragon spell. I guess she could have said it away from the... Well, she would need to say... She clearly reappeared. So nobody heard her go, Amir. Whatever. She desires without the use of a witch's scepter.
Objection!
That's news to me. I figured that was coming. I was like, we're... You're stupid. Every labyrinthian should know about that. Okay, why is every labyrinthian an expert on witches? The Great Witch, specifically. The Great Witch who has not shown her face in years and years.
a witch's scepter can hold only 2 magic gems at once.
Yeah, I know.
Whoever heard of a great witch that could only use 2 spells?
Gah. Have to be great somehow. They can cast 3 spells. Order! Order!
In any case, this should convince you that the accused entered the tower.
This is okay. But then we get those footprints analyzed. Where's Emma? Where's Emma? Let's get them some fingerprints, some footprint analysis. This is a sketch showing footprints.
It was raining before the parade reached the town square. Obviously, if you walk through muddy streets before climbing up a staircase, you'll inevitably leave footprints on the steps.
And no one was concerned about the magically appearing footsteps?
This sketch shows that there were indeed muddy footprints present on the bell tower stairs. And since you've no doubt be quick to ask, I can tell you that they match the sole of the accused's shoes.
Okay, thank you, sure. This is what happens when the DM is not checking the player's character sheets.
It's certain that the accused climbed up the bell tower after the rain had fallen.
Very well. The court accepts this sketch as evidence.
I almost pity you, defender. The evidence you threw in our faces with such verve was, sadly, useless.
Indeed, you are useless. It would seem there were no problems with that testimony after all. Let us not waste time. If you could carry on with the interrogation. Oh, we're going right back to the interrogation. Cool. Oh, never mind.
That is, if the defender hasn't run out of ideas yet.
Oh, I never run out of ideas. The judge seems ready to announce the verdict any second now. We've got to find a flaw in her testimony fast. Okay, we're definitely going back to the testimony because the testimony music's playing. I need a solid lead in this case.
Once evening fell and the rain ceased, I climbed up the wooden stairs of that bell tower and awaited the parade.
Hold it!
But the vigilantes that were guarding the entrance didn't see you.
Objection!
Obviously, that would be because she used an invisibility spell. Yes, that's true. Whatever she says.
Whatever she says. Spella, do you have a clear recollection of using such a spell? Sure.
I don't. But I left footprints on the stairs, so I think it's pretty clear that I must have.
Whatever the prosecution says goes. What's clear is the evidence. There can be no room for doubt. Really, Darklaw? I'd say it's pretty clear that we don't have all the facts yet. Anyway, I better try a different approach. Sure.
I waited for my father's speech to end, and then I summoned the fire dragon.
Hold it!
You summoned the fire dragon with that spell Grandworm, right?
Yes, that's the one. Although I won't say it now. I'm sure something terrible would happen if I did.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. No need to prove that statement. In fact, the court forbids you to prove it. Oh my god, scary.
Of course I won't say it.
There's something strange about this statement. And I think I know exactly what was bothering me about it. She used the dragon summoning spell, but didn't have a witch's scepter.
The Great Witch can use all spells without using a scepter, right? I mean, that's a little too overpowered, don't you think?
She's a bit of a Mary Sue. That's probably what makes the Great Witch, well, great. She'd be pretty sorry, Great Witch, if she can only use 2 spells. Cheat codes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess so.
Continue the interrogation. Okay, I don't think we, I want to go back, because I don't think we pressed this one. I want to press everything. You say you finally realized?
Yes, I've always had a feeling, but my memory is rather hazy. I've always felt as though I'm not who I think I am, and that I've forgotten something very important.
I have a feeling the storyteller wiped a, important part of her memory and stuff. Maybe who her real father is? I don't know who her real father would be. Incidentally, when did you become aware of Bazella's presence within you?
It was when I went to the Great Archive with Mr. Layton and Luke. Ever since I saw that mural depicting Bazella, I started having strange flashbacks. I saw things from the distant past, memories of the legendary fire.
The legendary fire?
I saw it. I was there when it happened. I saw the town consumed by flames.
You couldn't have. That's impossible. The legendary fire occurred over 100 years ago and there were no survivors.
Yes, I know that. But it's true. I remember it happening. Because I'm the Great Witch Bazella.
I knew it! I love predicting dialogue, it's funny.
Because I'm Bazella.
Spooky. Okay, we read this one, that one. Alright, this one.
Hold it!
You don't know why. That may be because you didn't kill him.
Objection!
Maybe.
It's useless, Defender.
Witness, who killed the storyteller?
I killed the storyteller. It was me. I summoned the fire dragon. I killed him.
The storyteller chose his own death. That is a fact that cannot be changed. 'Tis common knowledge that all things written in this story will become a reality. And Bezella's appearance has been written into the story's final chapter. She has no choice but to act out the role that has been written for her. In other words, everything happens in accordance with the storyteller's story. Darklight, what is your reasoning, Defender? Phoenix, wishful thinking.
Nick?
We ran out of pressing, didn't we? Shoot.
Have you noticed how weird Espella is acting today?
Nope, not at all. Sure have. It's almost like she's a puppet, but who's pulling the strings? Hi, Eve. I'm assuming that's Eve. Yeah. Aww. Eve's pulling the strings. Eve. She's the puppet master.
Nick, look. Check it out. It's Eve. She must be here to root for Espella.
Eve just starts talking. Burn the witch. I don't think a cat's emotional support is going to help us all that much. Well, this is an unexpected intrusion. We're burning the cat as well, I guess. But as we're in the middle of an interrogation, I will ask the witness to carry on with her testimony.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so just Eve's here now? Why? For what purpose? We pressed everything. Do we have to press it again? Now that... Don't say we have to press it all again with Eve here.
Hold it!
Oh my god. You say you finally realized we're gonna press everything again? We all need an emotional support cat, true.
Yes, I've always had a feeling, but my memory is rather hazy. I've always felt as though I've not forgotten something very important. Incidentally, when did you become aware of Bezella's presence within you? It was when I went to the Great Archive, was Layton and Luke. Ever since I saw the meal, yeah. We read all this. I saw things, the legendary fire.
The legendary fire? Yeah. Is there anything new, or do we keep going?
Saw it was there, blah 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 blah.
You couldn't have, they could, blah blah blah. Yes, I know that's true. Because I'm Bezella. Cool.
Hold it!
Okay, let's just
Objection!
get through everything and see if anybody reacts.
Hold it!
Blah 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 blah.
Oops.
Hold it!
Objection!
Blah blah blah. We did all this. Is the cat gonna do anything? Okay, I've got to find those contradictions and fast.
Nick, we can't let it end yet. Look, even Eve showed up to root for us.
Yeah, Eve, alright, that black cat. The Great Witch Bezella always had a black cat by her side, huh?
But you know, if a Bazella is always accompanied by a cat, then she should have had it with her when the incident happened, right?
Sure, but she didn't. Now she mentioned it. I think I saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened.
You think I might be onto something?
A witch with a trusty black cat, huh? Okay, did I just miss? Like, hold on. Question. Is there anyone suspicious? Can I just question the cat just cuz? Where's Luke? I have a question for you, Eve. Where's Luke? Were you at the tower? Eve? What on earth are you doing, Defender? Huh? I was just... Eve is as well as friends. I was wondering if she might want to have some input. Whether or not this very little witness can contribute to the testimony seems to be obvious at a glance. Is that so? I guess questioning a cat wasn't the best idea. Where's Luke when you need him? Do you wish to say something, High Inquisitor Darklaw?
I just remembered a line from a fairy tale that I heard when I was little. A fairy tale about Bazella. The Great Witch Bazella is always accompanied by a black cat. Or so it claimed. It would seem there was a grain of truth in that fairy tale after all. That's true. Eve always follows me.
Always?
Oh, Nick, that means... They must have been together when the incident happened, too.
Now she mentioned it. Oh! There was no cat footprints? Up the tower? Is that what it was? Or is that what we're gonna be proving? I don't know. I think I saw a black cat at the bell tower when it happened.
Oh, yes, Eve was with me in the bell tower.
Oh. Your Honor? Yes, Defender? The defense requests that Miss Cantabella's comment be added to the testimony. Darklaw. Okay, it's definitely gotta be the footprints, right? Because there was no cat footprints. Is that what we're getting at? Very well. Request granted. Witness, add what you just said about that cat to your testimony.
Yes, my lord. My cat Eve followed me as always.
Okay. It's gotta be this.
Objection!
Thank goodness. I'm sorry, Spella. But there's a problem with that statement.
A problem?
All the best laid plans, and cats come along and say, screw you! You went up the bell tower in the evening after it stopped raining, correct?
Yes, I think so. After all, there's proof of that. My footprints were left on the stairs.
Okay, where's your kitty cat's footprints? That's right. There were footprints on the steps. However, there's something missing in this sketch. Missing? What do you mean, Defender? There are no paw prints of a Spella's cat Eve.
Oh.
You said Eve was following you, right? In which case, naturally, there would have to be cat paw prints on the stairs as well.
Objection!
And here I thought you would say something that makes sense. Such a silly assertion is something that can easily explained, blah 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 blah. The cat must have climbed up onto the accused's shoulders. Was that not the case, witness?
Yes, Eve was on my shoulders, I think. She dislikes dirt, So when it's muddy, she tends to climb up on my shoulders.
Objection!
Then why didn't you say that before? You testified that the cat was following you.
I'm just saying whatever the prosecution's telling me to say. It's almost like she keeps leading me. Which is objectionable.
Objection!
No, you don't have a right to object. I have a right to object.
This is a trifling matter, Defender. You would do well to just let it go.
Objection!
It might seem that way to you, but it has important implications. It shows that Espella's testimony is unreliable. What do you mean? For a while now, Espella hasn't been testifying in her own words. Thank you! Thank you! She's just saying whatever you say! All the vital parts of her testimony have come from High Inquisitor Darklaw. She made Espella say those things. Thank you! Oh my gosh! It's about time! Yes, thank you! Objection! Leading the witness! You should have objected to this a while ago, Phoenix.
Objection!
Are you claiming that I, the High Inquisitor, am responsible for making the accused commit perjury?
Yeah. Well, if that's not the case, then there's one more possibility. Namely, that the witness, Miss Contabella, has no clear recollection of what happened this evening. Coercion! What? Are you saying the witness has no memory of this incident? I know, it's a wild, out there idea. The girl who keeps going, I think, I must have, maybe, having no recollection of the incident. Espella, do you actually remember what happened? Do you remember entering the bell tower and summoning the fire dragon?
Yes.
You say you also remember the legendary fire which burned this town to the ground.
Yes, I do. Even though it was a long time ago.
And you remember tonight's events just as clearly? Do you truly remember summoning that terrifying fire dragon and killing your own father?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm Basella, am I not? I can remember the legendary fire, so then why? Why can't I remember anything about what happened tonight?
Your Honor, the defendant is confused and cannot remember what happened, therefore, throw her whole confession out. Her confession that she is the Great Witch is not credible.
Objection!
What are you talking about, Defender? She admits that she's Basella. Because you told her to... Darklaw. Her testimony doesn't hold together.
I am more than one person. Who is the other one within me?
She's clearly having a mental breakdown on the stand. Espella! Court attendants, carry the accused to the emergency care room. Oh, that's nice. Emergency care before they cast her in the fire. Phoenix Thieves, nuh-uh. It was super effective. A brief summary of the accused's current situation. Espella Contabella became extremely agitated during the interrogation and proceeded to lose consciousness. She remains unconscious, although her life is not in danger, until the verdict at least. Well, that's a relief. She had me pretty worried there.
Nick, I don't mean to sound insensitive or anything, but this is just what we needed.
I'm not sure I follow.
The professor is out looking for clues to help us out, right? That means all we gotta do is buy some more time until he returns with his findings.
Maya's right. That's just what we're going to do. Your Honor? It's impossible to continue the trial while the defendant isn't present. And also, it's possible that someone at the crime scene was manipulating the defendant. The defense proposes an intermission in order to carry out further investigation. What is your opinion on this, High Inquisitor Darklaw?
No. She's gonna go no.
My opinion is that the defender is just playing for time. Damn it, she called us. How on it? Operation Stall for Time. She saw right through my plan. However, I shall allow it. Oh! That's surprising, actually. As long, of course, as the townsfolk who have gathered here have no objections. I object! I object! Very well, then. So be it. Oh, the court. The townsfolk had objections. The... I should have figured this was coming.
You can't squirm your way out of this. What he said, what he said. Cause we know everything. What he said, what he said. We will reveal your wrongdoings to everyone gathered here.
Sure.
We shall do this.
Sure. Are you guys gonna jump onto the witness stand? Order! 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 Yep. If anyone here should be silenced, it is not us, but the defender over there. Huh? And who are you? Who ask who we are? We are the ones who watched the bell tower, guard the bell tower, and take cover from rain in the bell tower. We are the bell tower guards, known as the Vigilantes, and I am their captain.
Alright, that guy showed up at the crime scene when we were trying to investigate it.
You there, you defender. Yes? What was it you said earlier? While taking advantage of all the confusion, like the rascal you are? You said someone at the crime scene may have been manipulating the accused. We vigilantes were at the crime scene. Are you suggesting we were manipulating that witch? No, that's totally not what I... Don't think you can silence us like that! We shall have our say now. They sure will, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. We are the vigilantes, dutiful and righteous, superior, happy, fulfilled on the job. Our passion is burning and our blood is red. If you fail to let us speak out, we will have no choice but to turn to violence. I disapprove of violence. The burning of witches being a necessary exception, naturally. It's fine when we brutally burn witches in front of everyone. But other violence, no. In which case, it's best to just let them have their say. Huh? You may not know this, but it's not unusual for the accused to fall unconscious in this court. No kidding. Let us lend our ears to these brave knights. We shall hear what they witnessed. I mean, the fire does all the work. Very well. These knights will be accepted as witnesses. They may testify. People of Labyrinthia, did you hear the word of the judge? Today's trial is not over yet. In fact, it is just beginning. Ooh. Now, Vigilante Captain Boystrom, nice. You may testify to your heart's content. Is he in the court record yet? Oh, Eve is. Isabel's pet cat was with her at the time of the incident. Lady Darklaw, and thank you for this honor. I will talk to my heart's content, you can be sure of that. Oh, joy.
Ugh, so much for buying some time.
All 10 of them. Can we get a check on that guy? Can we get a check on that girl? Go back. What?
Objection.
Wait a minute. What the heck is this? We vigilantes despise injustice and inequality. We shall remain united, friendly, confident, and self-reliant. We have come to do away with this fiendish defender trying to protect the witch. We shall fight and we shall protect our... That guy died! We shall protect our town from this villainous defender. Yeah, whatever. Did I just hear something crash onto the floor? Honorable vigilantes, Let us first hear your proud names. Oh, all of them, please. I am Vigilante number 1, the captain of this unit. My name is Boystrom. I'm Vigilante number 2. My name is Lotta Lance. And I'm Vigilante number 3. My name's Balmung. They say dogs that bark don't bite, but I assure you I do bite. Vigilante number 4. Name's Laywood. I'm Vigilante number 5. My name is Shaky. Oh, Shaky. And I, Vigilante number 6, am no more hopeless slave to love. My humble name is Servius. Get him away from this one. I'm the Steel Angel gracing the Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name's Foxy. Don't you dare forget it. Oh, Foxy. I won't. My gosh. I am but a man who wants nothing more than to feel. Oh my god! No way his name's Tread On. All of a sudden I'm interested in joining. Was that like a butterfly? Or is it like a mark? What is that? Oh my, I can't believe his name's that's hilarious. I am but a man who wants nothing more than to feel Foxy steel heels on his back. You can call me Tread On.
The Vigilante number 9. I go by the name
What?
Disabel Chow Don John Chuchu Mill.
This guy is, we've seen him before, right? Isn't this, or maybe it's just they like using that beard. As for me, I am the 10th Vigilante. Nothing more, nothing less, just that. He was Wordsmith. Yes, okay. I was like, he looks familiar. It's no use. I cannot remember that many new names and faces at once. I got most of them. I got Boystrom, Foxy, Tread On, whatever that, Shaky. Well, anyway, honorable witnesses, you may testify about this evening's incident. Tell us about everything you saw on this dreadful night. Some people comment on how they want to be stepped on, so the game beat them to it. That's hilarious. We've been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared. No one's ever said a bad word about us. The defender tried to hide decisive proof that the girl is the Great Witch, but he couldn't fool us. Before the rain, after the rain, at no point did a single suspicious person approach the bell tower. They should put all these guys in the profiles. Oh, they're just, oh. Aww. Wait, this is actually really cute. This is adorable. I like Foxy being in the center here. Cute. 10 town heroes have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared 3 months ago. At no point did a single suspicious person approach the bell tower. But then suddenly footprints appeared on the bell tower stairs. When I saw them, I thought, "It's that witch!" My eyes went hazy. It made me shake and I got dizzy. The rain stopped and a beautiful butterfly appeared at our side. Rain is so loathsome, my steel stilettos get dirty from the mud, and my lovely hair loses its texture. So which of these guys is gonna end up being the freaking one that there's gonna be a traitor amongst them? Because somebody left and, like, locked them inside. My steel stilettos get dirty from the mud, and my lovely hair loses its texture. You have no idea how delightful it is when Foxy steps on us in her dirty stilettos, imprinting them on our backs. Get this guy out of here! Somebody throw this one out!
I did it right away. I did my duty when I discovered the intruder. Artelia.
I have been mulling over this incident, and just now the realization dawned on me. I remember nothing. Cool. Well, I suppose that can be summed up by saying, you all did the best you could. The vigilantes have been taking turns guarding the bell tower since its appearance. Only a witch could have gone past them unnoticed. Yes, that would seem to be true. However, I must say that something caught my attention in that testimony. Defender. Yes, Your Honor. Have you been concealing important evidence? No. They took it away from me! Huh? Why would I do that? Don't think you'll get off the hook by claiming you forgot about it. Right, Captain Boystrom? Of course you won't. Defender, you and your companion tampered with the crime scene. And tried to sneak away with a very important piece of evidence. We did? Wait, is he talking about the pendant? But in the end, we gave it to you guys. We weren't trying to steal it or anything. That's absurd. We saw you putting it in your pocket. Alright, that. The evidence was retrieved from you has been passed on to the Inquisition. We have done our citizenly duty. Isn't that so, Lady High Inquisitor Darklaw? Dizib il Chowton Chun Chuk Mill, in case you need pronunciation. Thank you. This thing, was it? Oh, that's the pendant that Espella Contabella is always wearing, is it not? Oh, shoot! Wait, didn't she have it on earlier? That's weird. Oh! Interesting. I didn't even notice. I should have... I guess we can't see it here.
It has to be her. After all, she went to the bell tower and used witchcraft.
So there's two pendants. Very well. The pendant will be accepted as evidence. Well, the accused was caught in the act, so this pendant doesn't change the situation much. Although it should at least clear any doubts as to whether or not she was at the crime scene. Well, her magic dragon came out of it. I know you guys all probably didn't see it, but that's where the magic dragon came out of.
Oh man, if they'd appeared just 5 seconds later, they wouldn't have seen us swiping that thing. Right, Nick? Are you okay? You're spacing out.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Was it just me? Or did Darklaw look mighty uncomfortable just now? I did notice that. Daisabil Chow Dunjun Chukmil is a portmanteau of, the former sites of two ancient Mayan cities. The name was likely chosen so that Phoenix Wright would be unable to pronounce. Interesting. That's cool. I was wondering the reasoning behind it. I was like, this is a crazy thing to just have as a name. What's more, on closer inspection, the pendant seems to have some blackish stains on the strap. Found at the crime scene, the strap's been torn and has some black stains on it. Like, can I look at it? No. Found at the crime scene, yeah. Black stains, like... Like, ashes or burn marks or ink? Could be anything. Defender, you may begin your interrogation.
Oh boy.
Hold it!
Oh my god! That's amazing! Why have you been guarding that tower? Mayan cities and her name is Maya. Cute. Aww. As you might know, that bell tower suddenly appeared out of nowhere about 3 months ago. I sure hope there's a sound cue for when we need a question, because my god. It is an overwhelming presence, and it looks as if it's been here forever. It's a bad omen. It's the Great Witch's doing. Simply put, the townspeople are scared of it. That is why, Defender. The vigilantes were compelled to step in and keep an eye on the tower in order to ease the minds of the townsfolk. That bell tower is in fact tied to 2 dreadful incidents. 2? You shouldn't have to ask. The alchemist committed suicide a few days after its appearance. Alright, she's talking about Belduke. And now the most heinous crime. The murder of the storyteller. Screw that other guy that died. The bell tower is cursed. 'Tis the curse of the Great Witch.
Actually, it's a demon curse.
Next witness continued the testimony. Tried to hide proof. I don't know if that's gonna be helpful. Before the rain, after the rain, at no point did a single suspicious person approach the bell tower. That's a very pressable sentence. Are you sure about that? Sure, I'm sure. But anyway, I'll be honest with you. Ever since I started guarding the tower a few months ago, not a single person, suspicious or not, has come near it. No one but us. We're the suspicious ones. Really? No one even approaches us for a chat when we're on duty. People almost treat us like we're not even there. It gets so very lonely out on the job, so cheerless. So which one of you guys is the new recruit? Because I'd like to have a word with the new recruit. What is that? Cheerless, lonely. You have no idea how sad it can get guarding that tower, because I've not forgotten the new recruit comment. It's very sad, oh it is. You'd think people would be interested in a highly suspicious bell tower like that? But no, I mean, what's that about? Isn't their job to keep people away from the bell tower anyway? And so it goes without saying, the vigilantes haven't seen anyone enter the bell tower. And you know what that means. Oh, the footprints appeared on the scene, or something. I keep accidentally skipping dialogue today. Okay, you didn't do anything about it?
Hold it!
Hold on a minute. You saw the footprints on the steps, too. Yes, muddy footprints left by one person from the entrance all the way up. The footprints you saw, are they the ones shown in this sketch? If these are the footprints from the bell tower, yeah. And when did you notice these footprints? After the rain, but still quite some time before the incident. Wait a second, Lywood. I don't remember you reporting this to me. Yeah, that's right. I didn't report it. Suspicious, Lywood. Lywood! Why not? I thought you were serious about your duty. At least compared to the others. Why did you neglect to report that? You're right, Captain. It was out of character. I'm sure there was a good reason why I didn't report it to you. Oh. It's no use. I've forgotten. That's interesting. Is it because the storyteller wrote for it to happen? That's interesting. Either that or he's being coerced or something. I think I'd remember if someone could give me a clue. Okay. Cool. So you're saying come back to you then. Got it.
You're that guy. It's like he's teasing us.
I can only hope he remembers what it was. But his testimony did give us some new info to go on. The culprit entered the bell tower soon after the rain stopped. Yeah, he's done. And a beautiful butterfly.
Hold it!
A butterfly, you say? Oops. Yes, a butterfly happily fluttering around, watching us from above. When I saw it, I thought, maybe my goddess has turned into this butterfly. What are you talking about? Is he talking about Foxy? Gracefully moving from one flower to the next like my goddess of love. Dizibil Chow Ton Chon Chuck Mill is the new guy, methinks. Oh. The divine Foxy. Oh, Foxy. Yo!
I'm the Steel Angel gracing the Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name's Foxy, don't you dare forget it.
Oh, Foxy, I could never forget it. You're so cool. I love how her helmet's eyes are painted closed with like the little eyelashes. That's adorable.
Nick, about that butterfly. I think that must have been a witch using a transformation spell.
Seriously? I think a witch turned into a butterfly and flew up the tower? Honestly? Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. You gonna seriously that, Phoenix? That's a good lead. By the way, what happened to that butterfly?
Oh, well, it carelessly flew straight into the...
Never mind. Foxy leaving stiletto footprints on our hearts. Oh, Foxy. Oh, well, it carelessly flew straight into the fire torch and burned. Rest in peace, that butterfly.
Huh?
I felt enlightened by that sight. The butterfly cannot resist its dangerous attraction to the flame, even if it results in death. Damn. Perfect, thank you. That was quite the exhaustive reply. Alright, I need to question Foxy. I don't remember what she said, but I need to question her. Yeah, she's not helpful at all, but I need to talk more to her. So, you have steel high heels.
Yes, boy.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
See? Foxy's heels are always polished to sparkle. Wow, I can see myself in the reflection. They're like mirrors. I want her to step on me.
Did you notice anything suspicious during the incident? Fan service.
Not really. I was busy having some tea at the time.
Oh, Foxy. You were having tea. I made it for her. Tea with milk is just the thing for rainy afternoons. But weren't you supposed to be guarding the bell tower?
I couldn't possibly walk around in the rain. My stilettos would get dirty.
Ah, these lovely stilettos, their tips as sharp as Inquisitor Barnum's sword. And when they grind against my armor with such force and passion, I'm the happiest man on earth. Oh my god.
Would you like me to squish you under my stilettos? Just say the word.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
It's not every day someone offers to tread on you. Maybe it's a labyrinthian custom.
I get walked all over in court often enough as it is. I don't want to talk to you, though. Wasted opportunity. This is going to be a much repeated phrase. Ah, Foxy. Okay. You discovered the intruder? Can you tell me more about that? Oops. Why do I keep opening this freaking book?
It's Isabel Charlton Chuckmill.
Excuse me?
If you want to ask me something, address me by my name. Make fun of me cause I'm a bairn and all. Or make fun of me cause I'm a bairn and all, and I'll make y'all regret it. You regret it.
Oh, okay. Does the Bill John Chuck Mill?
Gotta get it right, can ya? I'm not talking to you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, she nailed it. Okay.
Dizibil Charlton Chun Chuckmill? Can you please tell us about what you know? This evening, during the incident, what did you see?
This guy has a Scottish accent. Enjoy. Ah, yeah, I can tell.
Sure. I saw the witch's footprints. That's what I saw.
Job, Maya. But how? Dizibil Charlton kind of sounds kind of Mayan. That's funny. By the way, Robin, I keep scrolling up to your pronunciation every time it pops up on screen. Disib il Chalton John Chuckmill. Do you mean
These footprints drawn in the sketch? Oi, those are the ones. And then, what did you do after discovering the intruder?
Glad to be of service.
The chief told me.
Oh, I heard that.
The chief told me to report on the intruder. So, right? Anyone?
Who was it? Who was it? The chief.
Hang on!
Excuse me, Mr. Boystrom? Why do they always do this? Oh! Well, what's this? Out of the blue? Have some respect for the vigilantes. Is there anything you'd like to comment on from number 9's testimony? I love playing with accents. Comment? Well, certainly. I remembered about his report. Strange footprints appeared on the bell tower staircase. Why didn't you investigate as soon as it was reported to you? We are the fast-footed vigilantes, most dutiful of knights, giving our all for the utmost sense of accomplishment. It is unthinkable that we would not launch an investigation after a report like that.
And yet I don't recall any such report being passed on to the Inquisition.
That's right. I had my hands full with assigning tasks to each of the vigilantes myself. So I got hold of a reliable vigilante and gave him the following order. Investigate the suspicious footprints that appeared on the staircase immediately. That's what I said to him.
Who is that reliable vigilante?
Huh? It was... Well, I'm having a bit of trouble remembering just who it was, but I'm sure it was a young and high-spirited vigilante.
Was it you, Shaky? Was it you?
Hang on!
Can I ask you something, Mr. Shaky? Oh!
Shaky, buddy. Nick, don't. You can't expose that poor guy to your ruthless questioning. Just look at him. He might not be able to take it. You could kill him, Nick.
How am I supposed to talk to him then? Let's try this again. Please excuse me, Mr. Shaky. The person the captain asked to investigate the suspicious footprints. Was that you, by any chance? Poor Shaky, he has seen some stuff. Yes. What? It was him?
I feel compelled to say this, but... although Mr. Shaky may be young, very few would describe him as high-spirited.
Huh? What? Maybe so, but, well, what of it? Ugh.
Mr. Shaky, did you not follow your orders? Didn't you investigate the footprints?
I investigated them, of course, and orders are orders. Everyone looked to be very busy. No one would listen to me. Now someone finally asked me about it. Vigilante Shaky, ready to report. That was a very convoluted testimony. But at least now we know that this young man's report didn't reach anyone, because his seniors were too busy to listen.
Yeah, people treat me like a band. Did my report to go to waste?
No, I remember. What are you talking about? Yes, I saw them. I saw the muddy footprints in the bell tower. But I didn't report it to the chief. And now, I remember why I didn't report it. If that is the case, you will add it to your testimony. Yes, my lord. Okay. When I saw those muddy footprints, at first I figured they were Foxy's. Interesting.
Hold it!
You thought the footprints were Miss Foxy's? Yeah, she's always doing whatever she likes, causing us nothing but trouble. Damn. I was sure she'd entered the bell tower to take shelter from the rain, leaving those footprints.
Excuse me, boy. How could you think that? That place is off limits, isn't it? I take orders seriously and I value obedience.
Foxy, give us any orders you wish. We'll obey you, whatever you require of us. However, you told us a different story before, Mr. Lightwood. You previously stated that when you saw the footprints, you thought they were those of a witch. Did you think that Miss Foxy was a witch? Well, I didn't mean it literally, it's just that I hate her. Foxy can be such a bother. You can't help but call her a witch sometimes. You can understand that. Bro, boy, you can't just call women witches in this town. You're gonna get them burned for no reason. Is she a witch or is she not a witch? You can see what kind of a person she is. She's just chilling. If that's the case, then the footprints you saw in the bell tower must have looked like they were left by stilettos? They keep showing her shoe. I'm gonna study her shoe. Those are not stilettos. Those are not stilettos. Yeah, the stilettos. She likes to take them into the other men's backs. Well, there is calling someone a witch and then calling someone a witch. There are men in this world. Oh my god. Who enjoy that sort of thing too. Well, it's best not to think too much about it. Actually, yeah, stay right there. Hold on, I'm gonna double check. Yeah, no. That's not the same footprint. We'd never mistake those footprints. Foxy's footprints are unique. Lywood thought they were just Foxy's footprints.
So that's why he didn't report his findings.
In case you didn't want to know, they weren't mine. I didn't leave those muddy footprints in the bell tower. Now that's weird. Okay, go back, 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 go back.
Objection!
Okay. You seem pretty sure that the footprints in the bell tower were Miss Foxy's. In other words, the footprints you saw, yeah, they wouldn't... So is there two sets of footprints? One stilettos and then one that was Aspella's? In other words, the footprints you saw were stiletto footprints with pointy tips. Yeah, pointy, they were hers for sure. And yet, we have a sketch of the footprints as they were found after the incident. Well, that artist clearly sucks. Oh. Those footprints, they have rounded tips. So you see, Mr. Lywood, your testimony contradicts the evidence. No way. That sketch was drawn by the court illustrator based on how we found the crime scene immediately after the incident. I can guarantee that the sketch is accurate. Well, I saw what I saw. There's no way I was wrong. How can you say that? The reason's pretty simple. If I'd seen footprints like those in the sketch, it wouldn't have occurred to me that they might be Foxy's. Court illustrator is underpaid. Exactly. Those are nothing like Foxy's. I was gonna say, these guys would all know her footprints well. Sweet Foxy's footprints look like this. This is quite puzzling. And then Layton burst through. Did somebody say puzzling? Perhaps the defense can explain this contradiction. Only one trail of footprints was found in the bell tower. One of the witnesses claims that the footprints had pointy tips, but the court illustrator's sketch of the crime scene shows they were rounded. Is the witness's account correct, or was it the sketch that shows the truth?
The
think they're both correct. I think they clearly wouldn't mistake it. And if I say the sketch is not correct, they'll be like, our court illustrator is amazing and would never get anything wrong. Both the witness and the sketch are correct, Your Honor. What? That's impossible. That's a contradiction in and of itself. 2 different types of footprints were observed in the bell tower. Now, if neither party is mistaken, it means that 2 trails of footprints were left on the stairs.
Objection!
It's so obvious I shouldn't have to mention it, but if you trust that the sketch presents the facts accurately, there was only 1 trail left on those steps. You can see it quite clearly, and then it must have been washed away or wiped away or something.
Objection!
Actually, it's possible this sketch is showing 2 trails. Is it? Psh, and how would that be? Let's organize this evening's events on a timeline. Mr. Lywood discovered the footprints soon after the rain stopped. Which means that at that point, someone had already entered the bell tower. Yes, that would be the case. The footprints that were observed then had pointy tips. And then sometime later, another person went up those steps and walked on the exact same pattern. But that person left different footprints, footprints that had rounded tips. I guess. Sure. They walked in the exact footprints. I guess if they were trying to, if they were trying to cover their, literally cover their steps. Oh, I think I can see where this is going. I'm glad you follow, Your Honor. You see, the second person walked in the footprints that had already been left, perfectly covering them up as they went. What? This explains why only 1 trail of footprints was left.
Objection!
Preposterous. That's just too far-fetched.
What makes you say that? Even we can tell you that much. There's no way they were 2 intruders.
It's a big stretch, honey. Yeah, and if a body of them was a witch, it was invisible.
We would have... Oh my gosh, somebody... Oh my gosh. Somebody get this guy a chair. We would have seen the other one. What you're saying makes sense. But it's a fact that none of you noticed the second intruder. And the only explanation for that is that the second intruder was also a witch, who had also made herself invisible when she entered the bell tower. What the heck? Order, order, order! There were 2 witches?
Objection!
Ludicrous. Are you honestly suggesting that 2 witches managed to sneak into the bell tower?
It may seem ludicrous to you, but you can't say it's not a possibility.
It's easy to bat around possibilities, but your theory alone doesn't change anything. Or perhaps you have some proof to support your little story?
Because we do have proof that Espella Cantabella was in fact in the bell tower at the time of the crime.
Not only was she seen by many people, but this was found at the crime scene afterwards too.
Espella's pendant, huh?
If you think there was 1 more person in the bell tower,
then prove it, defender. Very well, then. The defense shall present evidence. Do you have proof that someone other than the accused was in the bell tower? The robe? Probably. Alright, that's the only thing I could see.
Take that!
Sure. Oh, that's, what is it? This robe was found at the top floor of the bell tower. As you can see, it's way too big for a spellet. That's right. That's right. I was like, I don't remember how a robe really would prove it. Like, she could have just been wearing it, but he did say that it was for someone more his size. Yes, indeed. It would seem to belong to a much taller person. Vigilantes, I'd like you all to confirm something for me. You have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared, correct? Indeed we have, sir. Had anyone ever gone up to the bell tower before the incident this evening? Of course not. What would be our purpose if we freely allowed people inside? Suspicious or not, sadly, no one ever approaches our bell tower. Sadly. I see, but then... how did this rope get up there? Do you get it now? There must have been a second witch in the bell tower. Order! Order! So there were 2 witches inside that tower? Exactly, Your Honor. It's true that the defendant was seen in the bell tower at the time of the crime. But if another witch was present too, it's impossible to say for sure that it was Miss Cantabella who summoned the fire dragon. Oh my god. Calm down, everyone. We must not let this defender confuddle our understanding of the situation.
It was the Great Witch Bazella that summoned the fire dragon. Can't expose her for what she is. Expose her for what she is.
We've braved fierce rapids, scaled high mountains, and crossed vast plains to testify in this court and expose the Great Witch. What are they talking about? You'll know soon. High Inquisitor Darklaw, permit us to testify again! You believe you can reveal the truth about the accused? Yes, Lady Darklaw. We may just be a bunch of commoners, but we shall offer you our testimony with passion, purpose, and plausibility. Let us speak now for the sake of Labyrinthia. Oh man, for the sake of my sanity, please don't speak. Permission granted. May your words be sharp as swords. And cut through all lies and fallacies straight to the truth. The time of the crime. The storyteller finished speaking to the crowds at the town square in the evening. That's when the Great Witch appeared. I still cannot forget the sound of that terrible incantation. It was undoubtedly that girl's voice. We ran towards the tower as soon as we saw her, keeping our eyes on her to make sure she didn't escape. We split into 2 groups at the entrance. One group to guard it, the other to chase down the witch. I was in the first group. I was one of the pursuers. I ran into the tower and caught the witch. There was no one but us at the crime scene.
We captured the girl. There was nowhere for anyone to hide there.
There was no other witch, I'm sure of it.
I was guarding the entrance, so I heard the door locked. The door...
Tried to do a child's voice, and then the accent. Oh my gosh.
I was guarding the entrance. I heard the door locked.
That's right, young one. The fateful bell tower, the fateful incident. We saw them with our own faithful eyes. Well, I suppose that can again be summed up by saying, you all did the best you could. Good job. You pats on the head for all of you. You tried.
The vigilantes were the first to arrive at the crime scene. Their testimony is credible.
It does seem so. And if what they say is indeed true, a special good try prize. It would be decisive proof of the accused's guilt. It's always decisive proof. Our opponent is a witch. The Great Witch, to be exact. Things probably aren't as simple as they seem.
If you think so, feel free to look for any cracks in their testimony. If there are any, and if you're up to it.
Defender, you may begin the interrogation. Okay. I think... What are we at? Yeah, almost 2 hours, I think, before we go any further. I don't know how much is left, but... Special court. I do have to go. So... Thank you all very much for joining me on stream today. I'll be back again tomorrow to continue this trial. There is quite a bit left. I figured, like, it didn't, well, I seem like we're not ending anytime soon. So, we'll finish up this trial probably tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. It's a little bit loud. I'm gonna send you guys on a raid, spread some love over there. And yeah, I'll try to be back tomorrow to see where this goes. Maybe we'll also see what's up with Layton and Luke, maybe. We left off on a cliffhanger with them too. Have a good day, you as well. This was fun. This was very good, very good. I always love the good old trial segment. Sending you off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.